Hey, what's up bros? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sleep video. Today we are talking about the Halloween event that's coming up in a week and a half. And I'm going to go through all the news update from the developers, as well as go through some tips and tricks for this event. But before that, the most important thing you need to know from this news update is that you must be on Greengrass Isle for this event to apply to you. And there are so many goodies in this event, it'll be a huge waste for you not to choose Greengrass Isle on Halloween week. The event will be a week-long event with bonuses all throughout the week, with exceptional bonuses on 2 of the days. So the actual day of the Halloween, which is 31st of October, which is a Tuesday, and also the last day of the event, you'll get some extra bonuses. And one thing to note is that Good Sleep event is on the week before, but it overlaps to the Monday of this Halloween week. So this Monday here, the first day of the event, we will be getting the Good Sleep Day 3rd day bonuses. So that will be 1.5 times the drowsy power, the free 500 sleep points, and the 2 times Pokemon EXP on this day. So what are the bonuses during this Halloween event? Well, one of the most important things you don't want to miss this event for is the fact that Sleep Research is actually going to give you double candy on most of the days and triple candy on 2 of the days, on Halloween event day and also for the last day of the event. You'll get triple candies for Sleep Research. Every other day during this week will be 2 times the candy. And if that's not enough, we're also getting 25 additional Handy Candy S. So these will come in the form of missions. So my first tip here is if you actually don't have a good area bonus for Greengrass Isle, the week before this Halloween week, maybe you should do a week of Greengrass Isle just to get that extra 5% area bonus. Because if one of the missions is going to be get Snorlax up to a certain tier, like get up to Master 2 or something like that, and you're not strong enough to do that, then you might be missing out on some rewards. Of course, we don't actually have a mission list until the event starts. So I'm just speculating, which is why this is just a recommendation, it's not a must. If your Greengrass Isle area bonus is already quite high, you can ignore this point. The second thing is that this is not so much a bonus as it is a condition of play during this week. In the whole week, you actually have an increased chance of encountering Pokemon outside of your sleep style. So whether you get dozing, slumbering, or snoozing, it doesn't matter as much. You will get a variety of Pokemon regardless. With day 2 and day 7, Halloween day and last day of the event, having an even more increased chance of all other sleep styles of Pokemon showing up. And the third bonus, during this event, there are certain Pokemon that have a really high chance of showing up, with a special mention of Pikachu Halloween hat. And I'm hoping that the Pikachu looks something like this because that is mega adorable. And this will be a limited time only thing, so you can't get this Pikachu outside of this Halloween event unless you happen to have a Pikachu Halloween incense, which I'm guessing they're going to give out during this event. And the developers do mention that they may appear in another event at some point, but they're not very clear about what type of events will cause it to spawn again, so I wouldn't count on it. If you want that Halloween hat Pikachu, get it during this event. Unfortunately, Halloween Pikachu cannot evolve, so you cannot evolve on the last point here, which kind of sucks because then we lose a lot of bonuses and speed and so on. So is there really a point for catching it other than for collection purposes? Maybe not, maybe not. Of course, we don't know the stats of Halloween Pikachu. We don't know the stats of event Pikachu or event Pokemon just yet. Of course, we're going to be getting the Ghastly to Gengar line of Pokemon because it's Halloween. And then we're also getting Meowth and Cubone. Some members of my Discord have suggested that perhaps they'll curveball us and give us a Alolan Meowth, and a Alolan Persian. That'll be amazing because Alolan Persian is dark type, which would fit into the theme of Halloween a bit better. Then there's a slight chance of encountering question mark, and we have no idea what that is yet, but there's a lot of good speculations that it's gonna be, and spoiler alert, this thing here. What that is, let's zoom in and take a closer look, and that is indeed a Shuppet. And then the other question mark is probably its evolution. So Shuppet and Banette. There could be a second other Pokemon, because it is possible that they only have the base stage evolution. So in other words, they only have Shuppet in Greengrass Isle, and we'll find Banette in other islands later on. And perhaps we'll get a second surprise Pokemon instead. And that is all for the Halloween event information. There are some additional notes at the bottom of this update, which tells you that these bonuses will only apply to the first sleep session of the day. So if you're the type of person who sleeps 2 sessions a day and your first one's a bit short, is a bit more of a nap, then you might get a lot less rewards than someone who does a long sleep session, because the 2 times candy bonus may not apply to your second session, will not apply to your second session. And then the other points on this extra note is just talking about how the sleep session will count when you start the sleep within the event hours. So if you start your sleep session before the event starts and then actually wake up within the event hour, that doesn't count. Conversely, if you start a sleep session before the event ends and then you wake up after the event has ended, that will still give you the event bonuses. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments section below. Good luck for Good Sleep Day event next week, and then Halloween event the week after. So this is my final tip. Typically, I would recommend that you start your Good Camp ticket on the Sunday night before the Good Sleep Day event begins. But because this Halloween event is a bit more limited and is more special than a Good Sleep Day, which happens monthly, I would actually say if you had to choose between the 2 weeks, it may be worth you saving the ticket from the Good Sleep Day event to the Halloween event instead. In fact, one of the 3 days of the Good Sleep Day is going to land on the Halloween week. So if you were to start your Good Camp ticket on the 29th of October, then I think you'll reap the most rewards from this Halloween event. Alternatively, what you can do is start your Good Camp ticket halfway through the Good Sleep Day week. So then at least you'll get some multipliers for Good Sleep Day, as well as partially throughout the Halloween week. So you can get 8 hungry Pokemon in the week if you time it right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I recommend this video here, Good Camp Ticket Hack, to get 8 hungry Pokemon as opposed to 7. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel.